What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Sports Sidebar Podcast. You're tuned in with your boy Rich, and I'm here with my buddies Tom and JD, and we're about to get this thing started. Let's go! Man, oh man, welcome back, everybody. We got another brand new episode for everybody. I don't even know what episode we had. I know we had two something. How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good, Rich. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Definitely surprised the NBA is taking over the headlines. Normally the NFL would be number one front page, but there's a lot going on. So I'm definitely excited about that.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's not just the finals. You got coaching searches. You got guys that want to get traded. There's a lot going on in the NBA.
I mean, before we get into it, let's kick it off with the NFL. Just get them out the way. Not really much here, but your boy Shador, he's definitely taking a bunch of second team reps. You got the over and under for him to start at 4 games.
Yeah, I think game 4 he'll be out there. They're gonna, I'm guessing if Flacco's a starter, you're gonna get him for like a one good start, and then people are gonna get sick of him.
They're gonna say bring on Shador, especially they got a tough schedule, so they're gonna be. It's gonna be interesting to see if how good of a start. And then they let Nick Chubb go. It's gonna be tragic over there, but they do got 2 top first round picks for next year, so they're gonna be definitely an interesting team to watch if things work out with Shador. But
for sure,
it's gonna be a gift with that contract. You're gonna have like that Brock Purdy type contract. So.
Oh yeah.
But definitely looking forward to seeing how things pan out. I'm definitely around that 4, 5, week 5, week 4. Trying to see when their bye is. Because normally it'll be after that bye. So.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen before.
Prayers to Shador, man. He's gonna get all the help he can get, man.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, I mean, wasn't really anything else in the NFL.
Oh, we had one big news that we were waiting to finally drop.
Oh, this guy, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he not only did he drop one bomb, he dropped 2. So he decided he got married, and none of our business, but
nope.
But definitely congratulations to him based off of the relationships he was going through. Like he had a lot of crazy exes, but that was coming from his side. And then he finally put pen to paper and he signed with the Steelers, man. But I think this puts him still in the 3rd spot in that division, man. I don't think
I think so too.
So it's gonna be tough for him. JJ Watt is holding out as well. He's trying to get some more money, so you got to watch that situation. In that same division, Bengals defensive end is holding out as well. The rookie they drafted is holding out as well because they try to put some money in his contract.
That language is weird. Basically, what did it say? If he gets hurt, they can void the rest of the contract. Whereas in the past,
it was only that year.
It was only that year.
Yeah, so that's
kind of stupid. Like that's the whole point of slotting these rookies, like so you don't get into these situations. But I even if he does sign, which he probably will, you already got a bad taste in your mouth. I can't imagine you sign on for a second contract.
So unless you get tagged, but
sure.
That still looks bad on the organization,
right?
Especially the issue what they have with Henderson. The one area they're struggling is defense, and they're avoiding signing defensive players to help them.
Right.
So, if I was Burrow, I would be pissed. There's no way I'm putting up 35 points a game and I'm still losing. So, and then outside of that, wasn't really much else. Your boy Chubb signed with the Texans.
Yeah,
they're gonna be running down everybody's throat. As far as in the division, definitely going to help them in the playoffs because they had a bunch of injuries to their receivers. So, the run game was where it was at. I mean, we didn't think Mixon had that in him this last year, but he did. Went over 1,000 yards, to go over 10 touchdowns. And now you got 2 guys that can do it. So it's going to definitely keep them Mixon much fresher, despite Chubb still coming off that. I think what is it, ACL or. One of those
ACL, yep.
Yeah, he's always messing that shit up.
I know,
but definitely looking forward to seeing once we get closer to the season, things pan out. How you feeling about your Jets, man? You showed your boy throwing some darts out there.
Yeah, I mean everyone's speaking highly of him. We had Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, some of the other guys just talking about him, talking about his fields, and yeah, I mean training OTAs are one thing, doing it in the game is another, but it's good to hear that they have some confidence in him, and that he looks good to start the practice. I mean, yeah, it's always cautiously optimistic, right? Like, let's you've heard these stories before. I've seen Aaron Rodgers look awesome in OTAs. You've seen some of these guys look great in OTAs, and then they get in the game, and it's a little bit faster. And you
Yep.
got 70,000 people yelling at you, so it's a little different.
Yeah, definitely got to take the game at a time with the Jets as well for my Giants, because my Giants, I don't know, man. I feel like Dirt is going to be starting soon.
Yeah,
Looks like they're prepping them to start eventually. I
yeah,
think Russell's okay with that, and Jameis is fine with being the backup, or however backup or whatever he is.
yeah.
I'm curious to see how the running back situation works out with Tracy, was it Skidaboo, and
Oh yeah.
I forget the other guy. Guy I don't like. I don't really like him too much. The other guy, Thingleton. I did hear some rumors about some people on the trading block that might get traded, as far as McAndrews might get traded too.
Mhm.
So I think that would be an interesting
Okay,
situation.
okay.
Looks like Danny Dimes is starting out in for the Colts, because your boy Richardson is not healthy, man.
He's not. No, no. He's back. Going back to his surgeon that did the AC joint surgery, to look at it again and see if there's anything they can do. But yeah, not a good start there.
No, I mean he definitely just needs to sit down for the year and figure it out, figure some stuff out. It just doesn't look good for him right now.
Yeah.
And then on to the NBA. We got the NBA finals going on right now. Series is tied 1-1 between OKC and the Yes Sir Pacers. That's their logo. I think I don't know if that might have been the last game the Pacers are going to win, but they definitely got to step it up in order to beat this team, man.
Yeah, that's my. I think we saw the only game the Pacers are going to win. I just think that Oklahoma City's too much for them, and I know it's tied, but it doesn't feel tied.
Yeah, it feels like they kind of similar to the Knicks situation where they gave away game one, but in game two they took care of business. Game three, I mean, it looks like they're gonna keep doing what they did in game two. They're gonna go back to
Yep.
that big lineup, which they ran away from in game one. So we're just gonna, that's gonna help them in the rebounding category. SGA is proving the critics wrong again. Because Doris talking about the free throw merchant, and
Hmm.
he's barely shooting free throws. He's just straight getting buckets.
Yep.
You got Williams stepping up, and they got a bunch of other guys that are just
Yeah.
stepping up as far as hitting shots. Hargenstein is big for them, so he's helping them when they go to that double big lineup. And it's too much for Indiana, man.
It is. Yeah, and the defense has been really good. And yeah, when you can't stop SGA, it certainly makes things a lot more difficult, especially to win games. So
I don't know if you've seen they're pointing out the SGA saved the NBA. They were showing that he 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 was the one that like tipped the ball when the Clippers were playing Golden State, and that was the
uh-huh.
game that like Draymond called Kevin Durant a bitch on the
Oh yeah.
sideline.
Yep.
So they were saying that SGA saved the NBA from the Warriors. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But we got game three tonight.
Yep.
I'm definitely rolling with OKC, and then
Same.
we'll see what happens with that. I hate how they doing like 2 days in
I
between
know.
games.
Oh, it's
Like,
way too
come
long.
on. Oh
I know.
my
I
God.
turned
I
I
don't want
turned
to.
on the TV last night, hoping to watch a basketball game, and there was nothing on. That's
Yeah.
now twice it's happened. It happened on Saturday too. I was like, what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, I was like, nothing, no game on a Saturday.
Yeah, they're
But
dragging this thing out, man.
yeah, they definitely got to step it up, man. You can't be having that, man. And then we got the coaching rumors. Knicks are in a coaching carousel looking for coaches to interview. They're straight up getting denied, as they should. I don't think any team wants to see New York get better.
Yeah.
J Kidd was denied. Boy Udoka was denied. And so was your boy from Minnesota. So
Chris Finch, yep. And then
yep.
and then
So
I just saw what's his face, Quinn Snyder from Atlanta also denied.
denied. Oh man. So I think it's gonna be interesting to see who they actually get to interview. Basically, because they're getting denied from all these coaches. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know if maybe they just don't like Mike Malone because he's similar to Thibodeau in his style. Like he has a style, he sticks to it. But
it's a good
um,
question. Yeah, don't know.
Like who else are you looking to get, right?
Right. Right.
I don't think they're gonna bring in Mark Jackson or Van Gundy or any of those guys, right? Probably
Hmm.
gonna have to go with somebody young and unproven, but you definitely don't want to do that with a squad that was in the Eastern Conference Finals. So,
Yeah, for sure.
and then I don't know if you saw your boy KD back on Twitter again. Somebody put up that KD like pretty much is his career pretty much like underwhelming as far as more of his stints with Brooklyn and Phoenix. So
Hmm.
um, he definitely the person didn't even tag him. He just straight up answered like, "Hey, you want to debate this?" So I thought that was funny because he had time today. So he was going back and forth with them, and a bunch of other people chimed in. Um, I don't want to say Katie's as a player was underwhelming. I think he had the potential to do a lot more. The one thing he couldn't do was lead a team or make
Yeah.
make his teammates better. So 'cause I think
Yeah. Yeah. But there's, I don't think he's the only person that's, been like that in the
yeah,
NBA. He just, yeah, he doesn't make his teammates better for the most part. And yeah, he's not really, even though he's like probably in his career, a top five, top 10 player in the league pretty much every year.
yep,
He's not the guy he's not your number one, unfortunately. Or if he is a one, he's a 1B. You
yeah,
need a 1A. You need a Steph Curry. You need something like that to get him to a championship.
yeah. Somebody that can handle those leadership skills.
Yep.
As it seems like he's not somebody that can um I don't say really make players better, but like, kind of get the best out of them. Kind of
Right. Right.
like
Yep.
like
I know. I know what
you
you mean.
seen LeBron or like you see LeBron or Jordan do. Like when those guys were hitting big shots and you were like, who the hell is I don't say like Tony Kukoc, but like like Rick Mahorn or Horace Grant and like,
Hmm.
Dennis Rodman. So it's gonna be interesting to see where it plays out. As your boy Bill Simmons said, he said he thinks the deal is done for him to go to the Spurs. I think it's going to be interesting to see if that's true as far as what the Spurs gave up. If they gave up
Yeah.
both the second and the 14th pick, or they just gave up the second and maybe a few other picks. So
Right. Right.
it's going to be interesting. A bunch of teams are trying to get in the race. I'm not sure how I feel about him going to New York, being that we'll have to give up um,
Yeah.
either like Cat, another role player, or another starter, because I think he's got like a 60 million cap this year for next year, so that's a lot of money to like swap over. And then I don't think Phoenix can take more than they're sending out. So because they're in the cap threshold. So,
Right.
but NBA is pulling his weight, man. It's trying to get spicy before the draft.
They are.
So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what happens, seeing the draft, just to see
Yeah.
what players go after, like one,
Right.
two, three. So,
Right.
and then we got MLB. Nothing really going on here. We got WNBA. Nothing too much. Both teams made the finals last year. It's gonna be interesting to see if they can do it again. The Fever are struggling because Caitlin Clark is out. I pose the question: are they pulling a Spurs move or what's going on, man?
Yeah. I mean, what's their record at now? They're
Like two and something. I'm saying three and
four
something.
and four, 4 and 5. Um, so they're middle of the pack. Uh, but yeah, I mean, they're pulling less attendance. They're not scoring, which again, to be expected. I think when your best player goes down, right? I mean, I'm not totally shocked that this is happening, but yeah, I think outside of the Lynx and Liberty, I think that they can pull when she gets back. They're not that far out of third place, so I could see them making a run still.
Yeah, I think it just confirms what we thought about Caitlin Clark,
Yeah,
the impact she has on the team. So,
sure.
and then we got the NHL playoffs, Stanley
Hmm.
Cup Finals. We got the Panthers and the Oilers. Uh, Panthers laid the smackdown on the Oilers the other night. I think they won like 6-1.
6-1. Yeah.
Panthers better thank Boston because Marshawn is killing them out there.
Oh
And
yeah.
then it's crazy how the Oilers have like two of the best three players, and they're just kind of getting served. It's like the Panthers wanted more at times.
Hmm.
I'm definitely curious to see if the how this series pans out, and
Yeah,
if let's say the Oilers go lose like 4-1 or something, what they
yeah.
decide to do with that team. So
Hmm. I, I think they have their main guys, Draisaitl and McDavid locked up. So I think the question then becomes, some defensive questions and the goalie, right? Like I think those are what Edmonton would look at. Yeah, I think we'll have to see how the series plays out. But yeah, losing two Stanley Cups in a row is not fun and not ideal. So I think we're gonna have to see what happens. I think big game tomorrow night. Obviously, if they can go back to Edmonton 2-2, win in Edmonton, then you got two games to close it out. I think the storyline changes where, like, I don't think Florida needs to change anything, right? Like they're kind of in a good spot. I think the only question for them would become the Sam Bennett question and whether or not
hmm
you pay him $10 to $12 million a year. That's but I think that's a good problem to have for Florida being in the Stanley Cup 3 years in a row. So
oh
um,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, man. We're gonna wait and see if the best players can show up. So
Hmm.
otherwise, it's gonna be a spicy NHL offseason,
Oh yeah.
particularly for the Oilers, man. And then we got PGA. We got the U.S. Open this weekend. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, but you might as well put something down on Scotty, man. So uh,
It's hard not to, isn't it?
nah, it's not, man. So I mean, I'll definitely be putting something down on him. Then I'll probably do like a top 5, top 10 finish, mix it up for a parlay or something. But I
Hmm.
mean, he's got the hot hand, man. It's gonna be hard to beat him,
He,
man.
he does. Yeah, I mean,
Who's two?
you got him out there. I think Rory's looking to get back into form. His driver's been hurting him the last few weeks. Plus his, self announced that he doesn't he maybe lost a little bit of the drive after winning the Masters, so he wasn't putting in the preparation. Hoping it'll come back, but I like a few other guys this week. I do like DeChambeau. Obviously, he plays well at this kind of a major U.S. Open, PGA, and the Masters. He can hit the ball as long as he's driving the ball relatively straight. It could be good. And then you got who else I have? John Rahm's been playing well,
hmm
and he made a comment today in the presser about or yesterday. He's got like all top tens in every live event he's been in, and he's like, "Look, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a smaller field. It's less competitive. So although it's nice to have, it doesn't really mean much. But these are kind of he made a run at the PGA. I thought he played well until the last four holes. So I like Rom, and as a sleeper, I really like Harris English. He's been playing really well this year. He's a big guy out of Georgia, pretty calm, and he drives the ball, fairly straight, which is important at a U.S. Open, especially at Oakmont, where the rough is, as everyone's heard, the rough is nasty this week, and the greens are rolling fast. So, yeah. Other than that, I'd look to Scotty. Obviously, I think everyone is, but those are my other guys.
Yeah, I'll definitely be putting some of those guys in the mix. And I might just throw in a wild horse, depending on somebody's odds. Like if somebody's like plus 4,000 or something, I
Look at
just
like
put
a
a
Phil
dollar on him.
Mickelson. He might be an interesting one. Like he might be pretty high odds and always a fun guy to bet.
Yeah, I'll definitely. If it is, I'm definitely I'll put a dollar out on that. That's a dollar
Yeah,
like 40 or something. So
yeah.
um, can't really beat that. And then I think that's pretty much it for sports. I don't think there's anything else. And then it's that time again, ladies and gentlemen. We got another edition of JD's Bites and Brew. What you got for us?
All right. So for today, we got Brazilian lime chicken tacos. So this is a little bit of a cheating recipe because I used a pre-made Brazilian lime seasoning because it's delicious. I've never had it on chicken before, but tried it. And so this is pretty straightforward, but you take the packet, fill it with a little bit of oil, water, and apple cider vinegar, mix that up, let that kind of set for a little while. and then get the grill nice and hot, flat top. Throw the chicken on there, get that going. While that's going, get some onions cooking on the side, um, and yeah, basically take that chicken off, chop it up. I use these zero carb or zero net carb taco shells. Put those on the stove for a little bit, get them a little crispy, and then yeah, put your favorite toppings on there. So I did a little bit of Melinda's hot sauce, uh, cheddar cheese, avocado with lime, salt and pepper, and then the onions, and the chicken, and you got yourself a nice little Taco Tuesday.
Oh, that sounds good, man. Might have to throw some coleslaw on there or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice little crunchy.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, man, that definitely sounds. I mean, you can't go wrong with tacos, man. There's just so many varieties that you can even mix meats. Get your chicken and shrimp. It's just an endless world, man.
it really is. It really is.
Maybe just open up a taco truck or something, man. That's
I've
crazy.
I've thought about it.
And then what'd you guys drink that down with?
All right, so you got you'll like this one. So this is it's called Rail Splitter. So it's a blue raspberry fruited sour from Seaboard Brewing Company in Matthews, North Carolina. So it's basically it's a blue Jolly Rancher beer. That's what it tastes like to me. So it's got some carbonation.
Oh,
It's got a real good flavor, sweet, tart, and really smooth and refreshing. It pours a nice deep blue too, so you get to walk around with that as well and have everyone ask you what that beer is. Um, but yeah, it was good. It was refreshing. It was delicious. This one gets an 8.4 from me.
ooh, back at it.
Oh yeah.
Man, you can't go wrong. I feel like anytime you put a Jolly Rancher in something in it, it makes the drink so much better, man.
Hmm.
They're definitely gonna be added to this list for
Oh yeah.
summertime drinks, man.
Oh yeah. That'd be a good one for you.
And that's JD's Bites and Brew, everybody. And then this week for the BRRs, I mean, it's not really much out there, man. I don't know, maybe I'm just stuck on reality TV. Got Love Island. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it is, and
I
that's
haven't
what it is in the summer. They got a bunch of episodes out now, like six. I want to say
I
six or
haven't
seven, maybe even
I
more.
haven't started that one yet.
Yeah, it's good. It's good when you build it up because it comes on every day.
Yeah,
So
I know.
still going through you. Or I actually took a break. Yeah. Then trying to run through this Walking Dead series.
Hmm.
This with Maggie and Negan. And I
Okay.
guess like they're in like New York City. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of mid, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of mid, man.
Okay.
I don't know how long. I don't know how much longer I'll be watching that. Um, then we had BMF. I don't know if you ever watched that show, but
Which
that's on
one?
Stars. BMF.
No.
It's like I watch it more for the historical aspect because
Okay.
it's based on true events
Yep.
based on Big Meech and his brother.
Hmm.
Um, but it's one of those shows that has like semi bad acting and
Okay.
some unbelievable scenes, but you kind of just push through it and it kind of more so for the informational part to see where who turned on who and who snitched.
Okay.
Even though you've seen it, read about it in the news, I think it's interesting how they portray it in the show.
Yeah.
And then outside of that, I mean, I still got Mobland on my list I got to get to.
Hmm.
Um, I actually checked out that new movie Predator, Killer of Killers. It's streaming right now on Hulu. Wasn't bad, man. It
Yeah.
was like a 3D animation type of movie
Okay.
about the Predator series. Has some ties to the previous Prey movie. So that's all I can say about that. But
Okay.
it's definitely it's definitely interesting to see if how much of an impact this has on the Predator series. If they go in the direction of more like animation series or they stick
Hmm.
to the movies. I feel like you got a better shot of making a better movie with the animation series than you do
Yeah.
a movie because of acting and uh, a bunch of other stuff. So we'll see how this pans out and if they link it
Okay.
to like the Alien versus Predator series or
Yeah.
um, I know the Aliens. They got the new Alien show coming out in August. Um, I think Tom was telling me this takes place prior to Alien One. So,
Okay.
but I'm just interested to see. But that's the thing. I'm curious on how it is before Alien One, because in Prometheus is like, I feel like way in the future,
Hmm.
and they knew a lot about the like the people that made them. So I don't know. I don't have to read into it, but I mean they do a good job with these series. And I think the last Alien one, they're doing a second one. I think that one's in between the first Alien and the second Alien.
Hmm.
So they got a lot of stuff brewing over there. So
No kidding. I never thought that much about that show. So
yeah, so it'll be interesting to watch to see if they link it all together, and then give us like an updated Alien versus Predator, or some other stuff. So and then outside of that, it wasn't really much else.
so I watched. I got two that I've been watching. The Survivors. I don't know if you watched that.
Okay, no, I never really got into them.
That one's been good. So it's about I'm only a few episodes in, but it was about it takes place in Australia. Basically, it's about a kid who comes back to town to see his parents, but he was also part of what seems to be like a boating accident back in the day, where some people
Okay.
died. His brother and his brother's friend died, and people haven't really forgotten about it or let it go, or they kind of blame him for it.
Hmm.
And now another girl has turned up dead, and it's turned into a whole thing. So there's that one, and then what was the other one? Oh, Better Sister with Jessica Biel. You watch that one?
Oh yeah. No, not yet.
Yeah,
It's definitely on my queue list.
yeah. That
So,
one, two episodes in, pretty good. Basically, yeah. I mean, I'll tell you the beginning because you're going to see it in 3 seconds. But the Jessica Biel comes home from a thing, and her husband's basically dead in the house, and now they're trying to figure out what happened. So
oh, sounds like a Gone Girl or something. So I'll
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. There's definitely some. It escalates quickly, so you don't have to wait too long to see what's going on there.
Oh, that's the good man. I'll definitely watch that because I actually watched I forget it's called Sneaky Links. So they pretty much is another reality show on Netflix. Uh, they put people in like a house, and then they invite their previous sneaky link in the house, and then now these people have to like figure out whether they want to be with their sneaky link or try to, you know, find love with somebody else. It's just a shit show, man. But shout shout out to Netflix for giving us these trash reality TV shows, man.
Oh yeah.
But outside of that, what's really much else I was watching, man.
No, we got the Bear next week after.
Yeah, I know Jeannie and George came back, but
Oh yeah, yeah. I did start watching that. I got a couple episodes of that in. I don't know. That story's kind of for me is getting a little
yeah, out of
old.
control. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
getting
it's
out of
just like
control.
I don't know, like
It's like too much.
too much. Yeah,
So we'll see if I ever get back to that. Um,
yeah.
I know Squid
I'm sure
Games, I
you.
think
I'm,
this
I'm
month.
sure you. I'm sure you will. You always find a spot to put it on.
Yeah, but I feel like it'll definitely be a few months down the line,
Yeah,
depending on what else I got on my list.
sure,
Definitely be at
sure.
the bottom. And then that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Till next time.
Till next time, Rich.
I want to thank y'all for rocking out here on the Sports Sidebar podcast. Give y'all something to ride out on.